Hey folks, good morning and welcome to Smile Jamaica. It's morning time on Monday, February 25. We welcome everyone on OneSpotMedia.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat at SmileJamTVJ, and also on TelevisionJamaica.com. Hope you had a brilliant weekend and great to have you with us this morning. And I pray you have a productive day and week. Well, go on. Had a good weekend. You know that you have like greeny eyeshadow, you think? It's greeny? Close your eyes.
No,
Close
sure,
your eyes.
I can put on.
Look, no. No, I mean, close your eyes.
Okay. I see what you did there.
Close your eyes.
Good show. But it matches your bow tie.
It does?
Do it? No?
Yeah, it does. So you put, that's
Somebody said no.
Who said no? Come again.
Much?
See,
No?
Yeah, of course it much.
Is that Prince saying no?
It look like it's my bow tie you have over your eye.
Oh, it's truly.
I'm
Oh,
telling
it do matches,
Yeah,
Prince.
we could just do the show, so we don't move.
I think we'll have to do something at some point.
Why?
We can do this till 8:30.
Long weekend, I'm tired.
You bed?
See, yeah, you know.
It's not bedish.
You look
Oh,
foolish.
no. Come on, people.
No, you look foolish.
You're
You
so
look
high,
foolish.
girl.
You had a good weekend, though,
Yeah,
did you?
man. All was well.
And you ready for the
All
week?
was well.
And we're ready
Gonna
for
try
the
to
show.
be.
Morning to Jody. Jody's back. Kinda miss her. Kinda. Not fully miss her, but kinda miss her. But Jody's back, so great to see her.
Jody's
And
greatest love
yeah.
caused her greatest pain.
She is actually
Food.
more the greatest pain than the love. And good morning to Kareen, who's a little bit under the weather. Not with us this morning. So Kareen, hurry up and come back, all right? On today's show, folks, we start you off with a trip down memory lane when we take a look at must-have technology the decade you were born.
The primary exit profile, PEP, kicks off tomorrow. Are you ready? Are your kids ready for PEP?
Are you?
Just don't talk to me.
No, are you?
Yes.
Seriously, you nervous?
My daughter's exam is not till May, you know,
Why?
because the grade 4 students only have 2 exams for this year. Then next year they have some more, and then grade 6 they get the full blunt of it. But they start to measure
So who doing
their
it
scores
tomorrow?
from this year. The grade 6 students.
And then they do one part of it tomorrow and they do another part of it. Must
There's
be about
several, I
April.
think there's 7 exams.
Well, it's 3
I
different
was
parts,
reading.
don't it?
More than 3.
But they do one part now, and they do one part in April, and one part must be in June, that's all.
I'm not sure of the schedule for
Yeah, I think it's
this year, but it's
We
more
will
than...
find out exactly though. And by the way, yesterday marked the 135th anniversary of Sir Alexander Bustamante's birth, the national hero. We take a look back at how he influenced Jamaica's trade union movement and our independence. I think he was actually born on our Independence Day. wasn't he?
Is it?
I think he was August 6th, and one of our national heroes. What else is happening this morning?
The celebration continues for the RGR Gleaner Platinum Award winner, the Jamaica Defence Force, when we spotlight their work with the Jamaica National Service Corps.
Yeah.
And
the Platinum Award took the place of the Man of the Year. Okay. Following in the wake of many other organizations, the Jamaica Stock Exchange has launched its corporate social responsibility platform. Don't know what that means, but we'll learn more about how it is helping those in need.
Social Stock Exchange, people get to invest in projects that can bring about real change. Good. Jamaica. It is an international exhibit of Jamaica's rich musical history. We're going to speak with 2 curators about the exhibit making its way from Paris and Brazil to Jamaica's National Gallery. Interesting.
Yeah,
Isn't that interesting?
right. You should have started here. Go. Jamaica is a brand, but what about your own brand? We'll discuss harnessing the power of your brand.
Okay, plus we have some fun stops along the
Why?
way. Crunch and green pea. Next up, hot topics.
All right, let's go there now.
This don't bother me, cause I do not eat the conch, but
Apparently, an imminent ban on the once flourishing conch industry, from which Jamaica earned as much as US $600 million in foreign exchange per year, has placed the industry on the brink of collapse. Now, the government announced a sudden close season to take effect from March 1 this year to January 31, 2020. So exporters who invested heavily in retooling processing facilities to meet best practice and traceability standards for entering the European Union and other lucrative conch markets are facing financial ruin.
This is terrible news.
But apparently it's because it's overfished. So if they continue to allow them to do it, you just now go have no conch in Alico Wild. So they said the situation is so bad. This is at the Pedro Keys. 1 year might not be enough for the population replenishment. It says the primary harvesting area for the largest export of queen conch from the Caribbean. It's bad, very bad, says Andre Kong, who is the director of fisheries. He says while foreign poachers have played a role in depleting the conch resources, overfishing by licensed local industrial players have been identified as the main contributory factor. Which just means there's just not enough, is what they're trying to say. And if they allow it, then they've just now going to have nothing at all. But we're the people who normally earn from it. What do you do?
I don't know. This is going to be a devastating blow to them.
Wow.
Apparently the Bahamas was having a similar situation.
And then how you ensure that the people are still not doing it?
You don't. You can't. So you say every time we say there's a ban, people still do what they're not supposed to do. But if they want, I guess, to secure the future of the industry and by virtue of that, their livelihoods, it would make sense for them to give it a rest so that it can replenish itself. But this is devastating for the folks who are heavily invested in this industry. That's tough. Yeah, this is a tough one.
You usually have conch soup?
I don't do fish.
Right, true.
Yeah, I'm not a conqueror, but...
I'm a conqueror. Well, I'm not a conqueror, but I've had it. And I don't have conch soup.
So what you have? Curry conch?
Yeah, every now and again, I get it up normal.
Okay.
What's the next one?
Boy, I'm looking at the news yesterday, and Venezuela is in a state.
Wow.
In a state. Colombia-Venezuela border yesterday was a site of so much angst and violence and I don't know. I'm looking at the trucks that were going up in flames with humanitarian aid. International pressure mounting against Venezuela's leader Maduro on Sunday, with Washington vowing to take action after opposition efforts to bring humanitarian aid into the country descended into chaos yesterday. I believe 5 people, they said, were left dead after the clashes that happened. Secretary of State in the U.S., Mike Pompeo, says the United States will take action as he condemned the violence that has been perpetrated by Maduro's, what he called, thugs. President Donald Trump has said that Washington is not ruling out armed action. So as badly as it looks now, outlook is that it could get worse. To get the situation under control, sometimes it has to get worse before it gets better. It's just really a crisis. I can't imagine the folks in Venezuela who are, the man is literally starving his own people. Starving his people.
Don't understand.
It's a terrible situation.
I don't understand it.
Anyway.
But we will see. All right. R. Kelly fails to make bail. Apparently, he's broke.
Oh, so sad.
He was still in jail Sunday after he failed to immediately produce the $100,000 in cash required to make bail. He was indicted on 10 counts of aggravated sexual abuse against 4 victims, 3 of whom would have been underage at the time of the alleged crimes. His bond was set at $250,000 for each of the alleged victims in the case. To leave police custody, apparently he's required to pay 10% of the total, or $100,000. So his lawyer says he really doesn't have any money at this point due to mismanagement, hangers-on, and bad deals. According to court documents, this is reviewed by CNN, he owed more than $169,000 in unpaid child support to his ex-wife as of February 6. He also risked eviction at his Chicago studio last month because he owes more than $166,000 in unpaid rent.
And a lot of the concerts that were scheduled to happen
were
cancelled because of the Mute R. Kelly movement. So,
one of the alleged victims provided authorities with a shirt she wore during an alleged encounter with the singer, which later tested positive for his DNA. Wow. So someone held on to a shirt and preserved it from way back then?
Of course. Sick. And then a video has surfaced with him and a young girl where he references her age like 10 times. She was 14 at the time. So that argument about not knowing just went down the tubes, Sir Kelly.
Grammy,
So we'll see what
Oscars.
happens. Oh,
Black Panther. Not Grammy, Oscar.
Oscars.
Black
Grammys
Panther.
were the other day. Best original music score, best costume design, and best production design.
All that is Black Panther.
Yes. And the lady who did won for best costume design is actually the
Is that
first black
she
woman.
right there?
No. Yes, that's costume design. And then they won for production design.
It's the first. It's not the first time, or is it the first time a black movie has done so well?
I'm not sure because there would have been movies before this, but
I know it's the
certainly
first
for
time a black
Panther.
consumed designer film. I'm certain about that, but it's the first a black movie has done so well.
I don't think so. Wouldn't there have been movies in the past? Roots was a movie or a series? Roots was a series. But you had like Color Purple and that made impact when they came out. But Black Panther was just in a league of its own because
I said costume. I don't never hear.
All right.
All right, I have a couple birthdays. This young man is Tejuri, this is the young lady, sorry, it's Tejuri Fuller. Happy birthday from your mom, Teresa, and your dad, Davin. If I get it right, yeah? She's so gorgeous, look at her. There she is, Tejuri. Have a great day today. And many.
How old is he?
3 years old.
Oh,
No, I don't know.
okay,
I don't
what?
know. I don't know, because I have another one who is 3 years old, so it's not
Give me a lot of misinformation this morning.
I'm not misinforming everyone. Where is they know? Hold on, that's who find it. That's who find it, folks. Yep, my brethren's son. He's a baller. His name is Khalil Tyler. His dad, former FIFA referee, Khalil Tyrrell. I was thinking I get wrong this one. Says I actually wrote down Tyler, but it's Khalil Tyrrell. His father is Carl Tyrrell, outstanding referee, and his mom Kayla.
Where you name? Where name?
Never Clark. So Khalil, have a great day today. Your dad, your mom, they love you like crazy. Have some fun at school today, and I'm sure later on you get your cake, and maybe you get it at school and stuff like that. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to everybody who's getting paid today, because it's going to feel like your birthday.
Oh, happy day.
Until
Happy birthday.
Until the 5 minutes later when the money